First thoughts on the iD4. So I've made it out of compliance, just need to get out of the way of those guys. And I'm on the motorway at the moment. So we've locked into the cruise control, which is road sensing and also has the hand of Maradona just nudging me back into the lanes, which is lovely. I think I'm driving in normal mode, whatever that is. I'll work that bit out in a minute. I haven't quite found schnell yet, but I will. I might save that till we're nearer home. After all, it's a long drive if you do manage to flatten the battery. On that note, it's saying 360 something miles of range. I haven't converted that yet to kilometers. When I do some quick math, it's going to be quite a lot. That's pretty exciting. There we go. It's also really quiet in here, like really freaking quiet. Big part of that, I guess, is we're in Auckland, so we've got smooth roads, which I'm not quite used to. I'm sure that will change when we get onto the proper roads made out of stone chips. But the iD3 is pretty quiet. I've got no reason to suspect this will be any different. It's big. It feels pretty big. I'm not an SUV guy, but it feels like there's a whole lot of car wrapped around me. It's quite pleasant in that. At some point soon I'm going to pull over. One, it's high time for a pie time, and also I'd really like to know what actual speed I'm doing. 57 miles an hour. I don't think that's 100 k's. 62 miles an hour would be good, I think. Definitely better find out how to put it into k's. So I've managed to work out how to turn it into kilometers, and now we're showing on the guessometer 540 kilometers of range. 540 kilometers of range in a pretty sizable SUV, and I'm being undertaken by a lorry. What? Auckland? What? I found out that if you press the volume control, it also gives you a shortcut to the audio settings, which is really handy. So that's pretty intuitive. We've also managed to get CarPlay working, and found out that we've got armrests. That makes me very, very happy. Haven't found lumbar support yet. I don't know if we've got lumbar, but we've got heated seats. That'll take the edge off, certainly. We've got potentially 4 cup holders down here in front. The way things are laid out, you've got some adjustable bits and bobs to mess around with there, and the 2 in front of you are removable. One thing that has just thrown me for a cricket reference is it has USB-C ports in it, because it's a car from the future. Of course it has USB-C, and I only brought USB old ones. It's just something to think about. Get yourself down the warehouse, buy yourself some new cables when you get this. This video is not sponsored by the warehouse. I'm obviously going to compare this to every other car that I've driven for Drive EV and for myself. Now, my own car is a Tesla Model 3, and much as I do love driving an electric spaceship, I bought it because of lots of reasons. And one of the reasons I bought that particular car is because that was the only true long-range option at the time. I went for the performance model because if you're going to buy something like that, you might as well get the one that you want. So I did, and I like it a lot, but it's still very much a car that people get into and go, oh, isn't such and such weird? Where's all the, and so on. And where's the dashboard, one thing, yeah, where's the instrument cluster? How do you start it? How does anything work? How do I get out? All that stuff's super fun, but it's not for everybody. Some people just want a really well-built car, and the one thing that comes across with this one is it's really proper. Door handles are in the sensible place. All the functions have buttons that you might use more than once. Everything feels nicely screwed together. Nothing is squeaking, nothing is rattling, nothing is coming loose. It seems like Volkswagen have thought of that before. I think they might have made a car or two beforehand, like, I don't know. They're not a company I've heard of before. They've only been around for 90 odd years. But, oh, one really fun thing, the audio settings. Okay, it's a German car. So of course you can turn up the bass to 9. Sorry if it's a bit loud, the road's a bit coarser now. We're just passing Hampton Downs. I'd stop and charge, but I've still got 464 kilometres of range. And it's not going down very quickly either, so I think that's pretty accurate. It's got a driver's side grab handle. I don't quite understand why it's got a driver's side grab handle. Surely when you're driving, there's something else you should be grabbing hold of if things are going a bit awry. So we just passed Gordonton, turn off, Narawahia, Dobry, turn off, and we've got 404 kilometres of range.